helping make your life easier. Moms Every Day.
Welcome to Moms Every Day. I'm your host, Jen Lennon. Today I'm joined by Tia and Rylan Blair. They are the owners of Lighthouse Automotive. Welcome back, you guys.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
So Tia, you always have great tips for us. What are we going to talk about this month?
We're going to talk about winterization because you definitely want to get your car all ready for the winter before we have our first snow or our first freeze.
Right, even though it seems like it's a while away, we know Colorado.
Yeah.
It's going to sneak up on us, right?
Especially with Halloween around the corner.
That's right, we know the snow usually comes. So Rylan, what's one of the areas we need to think about in our car that you guys can check out for us?
Tires.
Okay.
A lot of times people forget to have their tires checked or looked at, or you have them ready for winter. We can install winter tires. We can check the tread depth of the winter tires or the regular tires that are on the vehicle. We can dismount and mount them and also rebalance them and have them ready for winter.
Okay, so let's talk about that tread. Is it enough for me to just do a visual, or can you guys do something more about that tread and have recommendations about how much tread should be left before new tires are needed?
We do a visual inspection on the tires and we measure the tread depth.
Okay.
That's very important because a lot of times that can be deceiving. If you look at it and the outside of the tire has tread and the inside doesn't, then you could miss that and that could cause a problem.
And you're going to miss that when you hit that first patch of ice.
That's correct.
Exactly. And what about snow tires? Do you need to do all 4 tires as snow tires, or does it depend on the vehicle?
It depends on the vehicle. If it's all-wheel drive, you want to change all 4 tires, and you can put winter tires or snow tires on. If it's front wheel or rear wheel drive, you can get away with just putting 2 winter tires or 2 snow tires on.
Okay, so we got the tires covered. What about the heat? I know that we don't want to discover that first cold morning that our heater doesn't work. So you guys will do an inspection. Tell me what that involves.
Yeah, absolutely. We can take a look at your heater, and then we also want to take a look at your air conditioner.
Okay.
Because even though, especially if your air conditioner didn't work during the summer,
Okay.
because the defroster is directly connected to the air conditioner, and your defroster may not work properly if your air conditioning didn't work.
So if your air conditioning broke, you figured, well, I can deal with it for the rest of the summer. It's going to be a problem with your heater. Why is it? What does the air conditioner do? It actually affects the humidity of the air in the vehicle, or how does that work?
It actually draws the moisture out of the air in order to dry the windows out. And if you don't have the air conditioner working, then that system doesn't work properly and your windows fog up.
And along with that, I suppose coolant and fluids are important to look at as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Because if you don't have your coolant to be able to go down to negative 35 degrees, then what happens is that could freeze. And it could break your radiator, it could crack the head in the engine, it could cause a lot of damage.
Okay, we
So
don't want
that's
any.
something
We don't
can
want
look
any
at.
of that.
No,
and what
we
about
don't.
battery, Rylan? Turning on that car, we want that battery to work in the cold. Anything you guys will check out, I suppose, the health of it, right?
We're going to go through, we'll test the health of the battery. We can look at the longevity, how well the battery's performing. We'll be able to check the charging system and also the starting system.
And anything we as drivers can do in the wintertime to keep that battery healthy?
You know, a good tip is don't start your vehicle and drive it for a few minutes and then shut it off. That can slowly discharge the battery. You want to run your vehicle for at least 15 minutes every time you start it.
So if you're doing short little drives, do an extended one.
That's correct.
And then wiper blades. I have been there before.
absolutely.
We got to get those fixed, right?
Absolutely, and it's good to change them about every 6 months.
Okay.
So, and what happens is you can have the rubber wear out on the wiper blades and different things to that. So if you change it about every 6 months and you got that taken care of, or you can bring it in and we can look at it and let you know if you need new wiper blades also.
Okay, so now is the time to do this, Tia. I know you're going to offer a special to us. What can our viewers look for?
If you would like to come on down to Lighthouse Automotive, we'll do a winterization inspection for $29.95. That's normally at $69.95.
Okay, and mention Moms Every Day to get that
You
special,
got it.
right?
Moms Every Day.
Excellent. Thanks for all the tips, guys. We appreciate it. Thanks for joining me today and every day. I'm your host, Jen Lennon, for Moms Every Day.
Visit Moms Every Day online or on the go through our Moms Every Day app. Download it today to find local solutions for you and your family.